Yo, what's up? Today we're doing an install, but not really, on the Toyota 4Runner. I have the Victory 4x4 full length roof rack. It's fully loaded, all the bells and whistles. So let's get into it. So first thing first, we gotta get this old one off. So you pull these covers, there's gonna be a couple bolts underneath. So go ahead and pull this. I'm gonna start from this seam towards the inside of the rack. I'm using a trim tool. One pop. Two pops. I got two bolts here. Zip them out. Do the same thing on the other side. Cool. So next, you lose the footage of you pulling the roof rack off, and then you clean the roof underneath these gaskets, and in here where the bolt holes, factory bolt holes, are going, because you will need to use those again. So make sure it's cleaned out really well, and if you want to clean the roof, this would be the time. My paint's jacked, so I don't really care. So we're just going to clean these spots and keep going. So pro tip, you might be tempted to pressure wash this whole roof or hand wash the whole deal. It's a lot of water. You're going to want to put the bolts back in here because water will get in there and it will soak your headliner. So if you're going to wash the whole thing real carefully, or real like normally how you would wash a truck, put the bolts back in. Me, I just used a microfiber, so you know, it's not really that crucial. But now for the best part of this whole process, we get to unbox the goods. Alright, so to save time, I unboxed a lot of this stuff off camera. These are going to be the side panels. It had expanding foam along both ends in the middle, so packaging was good, looks secured. These are going to be your crossbars. And then this is the front and rear fairing. So I'm gonna finish unpacking these. It comes with obviously the hardware and the back bracketry to get it to the roof. So yeah, we're gonna start assembling. So this part's easiest with two people. You get someone to hold the side. You start feeding in the bolts to the crossbars. It's a metric 4 Allen head. Started with the front, did the back, got the middle, and I have a few more to install, but I'm leaving them pretty loose so I can adjust them where I want them front to back while it's on the truck. In order to keep the rigidity, I'm going to install the wind fairings all the way, so tighten them down, and then the mounts underneath, and I'll cover doing the mounts here in a sec. So for the front fairing, you're going to use the 4mm Allen bolt, same length as the crossbars, with a 11mm nut that's supplied. There's 3 on each side. So this is my front fairing. It was shipped to me this way, a little scuffed up. You know, can't entirely blame Victory 4x4, but you know, the packaging, it may have allowed some of these scratches, so hopefully it'll clay bar out, but some stuff like this may not. So, and kind of sucks because the front and center piece, you're going to see it the most, so we'll just see how it turns out. But so I'm going to get these tightened all the way down. I'm going to do the rear. I'm going to finish installing the crossbars, and then I can do the mounts. Okay, so I got all the mounts loosely on. These are the same 4mm bolts and 11mm nuts. So it's the middle. You want the extension going towards the front, and this is kind of triangleized. You want this pointing towards the front also. So I got it all kind of loose. I want to get the bolts fitted to the truck, and then I can tighten everything down. So yeah, looking pretty complete. So that's rack installed. I did put red Loctite on the bolts that go into the truck, as well as the sealant. And then I went through and I pushed all the crossbars as far back as possible, tightened both sides. I just went with 2 ugga-duggas on the impact drill, so it's not really super crucial that it gets torqued, the crossbars at least. But I am going to adjust them in the future based upon the accessories that are fitted to the top, which I have a whole nother box of goodies, so that's going to be next video. Get subscribed because it's coming soon. So I'm going to do a whole separate video mounting the accessories and going through them and explaining how I'm going to be using them. So stay tuned for that.